Hey, and welcome to this week's episode of Course Notes with me, your host, Michelle, on Between Us Girls. I am here with my cameraman.
Hey guys, welcome back to YouTube family of moms. Guess what? My name is Michaela Robinson. I am the daughter of beautiful mom. And subscribe and give the like and put the bell and like.
Yes, thank you. She wants to remind, that was very good, baby, thank you. She wants to tell everyone to please give us a thumbs up and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos. Thank you. All right, so this week I'm going to be talking about my episode that I had with V.S. Griffin, The Phoenix Rising. She wrote a book called Phoenix Rising to talk about her experience in losing a child and how she grew from the process. So I kind of wanted to discuss grief today and share a little bit of my own story. When I was 16, my dad passed away and he had cancer. And so it was not really a long process for him to be sick. It was kind of like, we kind of knew he was a little bit sick, but then he sort of procrastinated and going to the doctor. And then whenever he went to the doctor, he was like deathly ill. And so maybe like a 6-month period, he was very sick. And he had some chemo and surgeries and things like that. And he ultimately ended his life bedridden. But I did not grieve that. So it took me a long time to become the person that I was meant to be. Because I kind of, instead of feeling those feelings and embracing that grief, I just acted like it didn't happen almost. So I spent a lot of years very, very angry, very hurt, and just not whole, if I can say that. So the point of this is just to share with you guys the importance of really paying attention to the feelings that you're feeling when you are experiencing some grief. Of course, it's not easy, and no one is saying that you should be ever, no one is saying that you should ever be over it, because you'll never be over it. The intent is for you to get through it. So what I hope you guys do is take some time to really cry. Like, I know a lot of people don't like to cry, but it's so important, especially in the grieving process, because it allows you to release everything that is building up inside of you around the trauma that you're experiencing, because it is a traumatic experience. So make sure that you're feeling it. And then also be sure that you are really forgiving yourself for any of the negativity that you kind of feel around it. Feeling hateful towards the person who passed away, or feeling upset with the universe or God for what has happened. It's okay to have those feelings. Just feel them and let them go. So just make sure that you really are experiencing your grief. And when I say that, I mean, just make sure that you're feeling all of your feelings and you're using your emotional intelligence whenever you are running into something that makes you feel even more. Okay? So, Michaela, you have something to say to the people before we go?
So, subscribe like a beautiful princess. Subscribe to the Twin Us Girls. You will get our merch and see us at.
We're not going to VidCon right now, but that's what she's talking about. She says we're going to go to VidCon. What I am going to do is have some merch for you guys. I reached out to some creatives and I asked them if they would be able to collab with me to come up with some merchandise for us, so that she actually has some merch to talk about when she's talking about merch, because right now we don't really have any merch. We have some shirts, but we're not mass producing those. So we're just kind of going to collab with some creatives and see if we can come up with. I'm already working on a really great idea with an awesome creative named Miss Rowena. So we are working on that, and when that's ready, I will definitely present it to you guys. But before you go, just remember what I said about grief. Feel those feelings. Let the feelings come. Let them leave. Just make sure that you are feeling all that, because we don't want you to be carrying that around, because like I said, I carried that around with me for a long time. And it led me to make a lot of decisions about my life that probably I shouldn't have made. if I had been in my right frame of mind, if I had been grieving properly, I probably wouldn't have made some of the choices that I made.
Love, thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel, and big thumbs up, and subscribe, and hit that bell.
And that's it. You've already given them all the instructions.
That's what I said. Let the man rap a friend, said he'd send him home, but his hope wasn't right.